All right. Let me put up 1 minute. Right, this first part we all get ignorant, right? Well, in review. All right. So we just want to kind of review what we did on Saturday and today, right? I guess says it's today. All right, so let's take a look at logs. First thing, most important thing I want you to remember, if I gave you something like this, if I gave you something like 2 squared is equal to 4, this is called the exponential form, and I want you to be able to convert this into the log form. So this will be log, right? And you write it like this, right? Take the 2, you write the 2 here, you take the 4, and you take the next 2 and bring it across. Right? So the way you read this off is log to the base 2 of 4 is equal to 2. Right? So in words, you write log to the base 2 of 4 is equal to 2. Right? So that's the way you convert from exponential to log, right? That's the way you convert from exponential to log. So generally it looks like this. If you have a, b is equal to c in exponent form, to convert this to log form, it will be log of a log to the base a of c is equal to b. Right? That's just how we convert from indices to logs. All right. All right. For those who didn't do this on Saturday, just try these two quickly. Right? Convert these two to log form. And then take this one here. And convert this one to exponential form. Try to see fast. That's what you all did on the top. Just make sure you remember how to do it. right? So just convert from one to the next, right? So to convert this to logs, that'll be log to the base 2 of 8 is equal to 3. Right? Next one here, this will be log to the base 5 of 25 is equal to 2. Right? And next one, you have to do this review from Saturday, right? Next one, you have to do the other way around, right? You have to go from here to here. So you're bringing up the 5, you're carrying across the 3, and you're making it equal to 1, 2, 5. Right? So you have to be able to convert from one form to the next. Right? You have to be able to convert from exponent form to log form. Right? You could also try, if you have a Casio calculator, to put this in a calculator. Put log 8 to the base 2 and you should get 3. Put log 25 to the base 5 and you should get 2. All right? So this is one of the things that we did. The next, just like how you have indice rules, you also have log rules, right? So let's take a look at all the log rules. For Alexandria, you okay with this? Matthias, online? Right, because most of you all missed this, right? I want to make sure you all can handle this. Matthias, are you okay with this? So just remember, right, to convert from indice form to log form, A becomes the base that you're finding the log of. C becomes the value you're finding the log of. This is the base that you're finding the log with. And this is the answer. So you have to be able to rearrange from here to here and vice versa. All right. Next, we want to take a look at the log rules, right? So I'm going to put them in corner here because we're going to use them afterwards anyway. So your log rules. These are your rules, just like indice rules that you can use in logs, right? First one, whenever you have log of a base A to the same value, right? Right? Whenever you have log A to the base A, right? The answer will always be 1. Okay? Small example, I'll show you a small example one time. If you have log 5, 5, that answer will always be 1. Once these two are the same. Rule number 2, if you have log to the base A of 1, that answer is always 0. So for example, if you have log to the base 5 of 1, that answer is always 0. Right? Rule number 3, in logs, you could do something like this. If you have b to the power of c, this c could go in front here. So you could write it like this, c log a b. Right? So for example, if I gave you log 2 by 2 to the power of 3, we could take this 3 and bring this 3 in front here. And you know what log 2 is? Log 2 is, so the answer is 1 by 3, which is 3. Right? Because this value here is 1. That's okay? Right? So it's important that we learn that we can take the 3 and put it here, and we can do the reverse. Take the 3 and put it here. Okay? Next rule, 2 more rules. If you have log to the base A of m, and you add it to log to the base A of n, what you can do is you have the same base and addition sign, you can multiply. So it's log to the base A of m multiplied by n. Right? Same base, addition sign, you multiply. And number 5, same base, subtract sign. You, instead of multiply, we simply going to divide. right? So log to the same base, log to the same base, minus sign, we divide. Log to the same base, addition sign, we multiply. All right? So these are the 5 rules. I'm going to show you an example to combine these two. If I give you something like this, log to the base 2 of 5 plus log to the base 2 of, let's say, 4 minus log to the base 2 of um, let's say 10, right? 10, right? You could simplify this out because they are all to the same base. Base 2, base 2, base 2. Addition, so it means that I can multiply 5 by 4 minus, it means I can divide by 10. So 5 multiplied by 4 divided by 10. This is 20 on 10. That's 2. Log 2 is, right? So same base, addition, you multiply. Minus, you divide. That's it. Those are the rules for logs. Right? And then we did a lot of practice again on Saturday. So we're going to start back from right there, simplifying and practice about simplifying logs, right? Using those rules. I don't like to copy down the rules with the examples. And let's take a look at right for the start practice, right? All right. So we're gonna practice solving long equations. Right? All this new, right? So I can jump back here. Right? So we'll start with a few examples. So when we solve these equations, we have to apply those rules and make x subject to the formula. Normal thing. Right? So normally what you do is apply those rules. So I'm gonna give you a few steps, right? Normally, these are the steps that we take. Number one, bring your like terms together, usual thing. Right, usual thing, bring like terms together. Second thing, after you bring the like terms together, right, what you do is apply the rules. Apply log rules. And the third thing that generally happens after that is that it converts to exponential form. And lastly, solve for x. So these are generally the steps that we're going to take. Right? We're going to start with some easy ones and then go a little bit harder, right? All right. So let's start with a small example here. All these questions are to solve for x. Right now, all will give you nice numbers. Huh? Please remember this. I didn't mention this, but when we drew we draw the graph for logs, remember it looks something like this, right? That was the log graph. Could you tell me something about a log graph? Look at it. In a shape kind of way, right? It's the log graph. This log graph never touches this axis, right? It never touches this axis, so it means that x is never equal to 0. You'll also notice that the graph is never on the negative side. So x is never equal to 0 or less than 0. So whenever you're solving this, right? Whenever you're solving this, x is never less than, I'm not doing the other way around. X is always more than 0. Okay? The graph doesn't exist here or when it's 0. The graph only exists when x is more than 0. Right? It doesn't exist here and it doesn't exist here. Are you okay with that? So whenever you solve, check back here, check back and see what would happen if you use that value, right? So let's start really easy. Let's say I gave you something like this. Right. How will we solve something like this? Log x to the base 2 is equal to 4. Log x to the base 2 is equal to 4. Think about it in the meantime. All right, watch here in the meantime. Watch without getting lost, right? So we had to be able to solve questions like this. So in order to solve this, there's no terms to bring together. There's no rule to apply. So we jump to step 3 one time. So we had to convert to exponential form, right? So what will that be? Let's convert, right? What will that be? It will be 2 to the power of 4 is equal to x. Remember, this comes up, this goes across, this goes across. So 2 to the power of 4 is x. So your answer is x is equal to 6. That's it. So you gotta convert to exponential form. Online, are you okay with that? Yeah. Okay, nice. Right, so it's important that we understand how to solve these things, right? So far, we're not using the rules. We'll put them together in a little while. I just want to start you up easy. I'm gonna give you one more easy one. Try that. Oh Lord, no. Let's try that. I'll make a mistake. I bet. Try that. But you was potentially was level current. But I want to teach about this one. I think that's going to be start back the first Saturday in January, right? So, and it will be 17th of January. No, but if I really think about some break it up and the first show you how to examples, I know. Because I didn't mind us super time, I don't mind us. Imagine your minus or yeah, x is always more than 2. You can put this in a calculator. I just can't remember. You had to put it in solve the equation mode or something. So to get to solve it. Right, so this one here will be 3 to the power 2 is equal to x, so x is 9. Right, so x is 9. You okay with that? Right, now let's see if we can put it together where we can have to apply one of the rules, right? Log, let's stick with 2, x cube, right? Log cube is equal to 3. Yeah, 3. Right? We need to find a way now to be able to solve that. So in order to solve this, we have to look at the rules. Right? We have to look at the rules. Right? We have to look at the log rules that will help us to reach a stage like this. So which of the rules you all think we were going to use? All right, let's figure it out. Right? Right? But what you're supposed to do is all right, anyway, don't write that right. What we're supposed to do is apply this rule first. Right? So we can take the C and bring it in front. So we can take the 3 and bring the 3 in front. Right? So we're writing 3 log 2 x cubed is equal to 3. Right? And then to make it look like this, we can divide both sides by 3. Wait. Yeah, so that right? So it's 3 log x to the base 2, and now we're going to divide everything by 3. When I divide this by 3, that'll cancel off. When I divide this by 3, I'll get 1. Right? And now we could convert 2 to the 1 is x. So we'll get x is 2. All right? X is 2. That's given you the first few steps, right? All right, I want to leave these 4 steps here. Did I make it hard for you? Huh? No, I have. I like how you say that. Thank you. The one I do, the really problem. Sometimes just work out the mind or something. Otherwise, you get that hurt. Yeah. Right? So keeping it easy. What number we on? 4?
Yeah.
Try this one. I'm putting the x down here instead. Log x 9 is equal to 2. Try that. Well, why not one?
What is it still up?
That's the end on the top of the group. Update higher update of group. Spell. I never open it opens. And some Christmas slow down there and that group. Wait. Let's be careful, Hollywood. For the group. But I can watch from the back and we should have no line. The line is very long. Are you done? We coming out, everybody else doing moves all the time. Solve that, right? Online message answers. Message your answer.
Okay.
Right, what you all got? 3, nice. So we're gonna convert, so you'll get x squared is equal to 9. I'd bring up the x, carry across the 2 equal to 9. X squared is 9, so x is the square root of 9. Right, so but remember we could get plus 3 and minus 3. But the value that I want is what? Plus. X is normally be more than 0, right? So the answer is plus 3. So you're not taking the minus value, right? Try the next one. Right, log x plus 1 of 27 is equal to 3. That's x plus 1, right? Yeah. Not paying attention. What somebody told you on the yesterday? Then what time I called you online? You want somebody, with the people who wasn't outside.
No, I was thinking. Oh.
And that's a big topic, no problem. Should I give that? But we're not. I don't know, you can message us when you finish. I don't know, you can message the answer. Right, next. So this one will be x plus 1 all to the power of 3, right? And all to the power of 3 is equal to 27. So it's whatever you have here, all to the power of 3. Now we move across the cubed, and we will get the cube root. Right? So you'll get x plus 1 is equal to the cube root of 27, which is 3. Right? Then move across plus 1, and you'll get minus 1. So x is 2. Right? I'll get that right. Online, you all got us? I didn't see anybody put their answer. Oh, wait. Tyler got it, and Matthew, yes, nice. Right, don't forget to message all the answers on here. Ariana, Alexandria, Ashish, Diego, everybody. Answers. Right. Right, before I change it, let's do one more like this. I'm going to add one. It's like I have one log 2. I'm going to add on the next log 2 just now, right? Let's try one more like that. Try that. Log 64, log 2x of 64 is the same. How? I go 1.5. Here?
Thank you, baby.
Good job. So the first thing you do is to convert to exponential form, right? 2x whole cube.
Yeah.
Right, and then here. And then do the next one. Calculating. Oh,
It's again.
Right, nice. So you will end up with, when you convert to exponential form, 2x all cubed is equal to 64. Carry across the cube, and you'll get the cube root of 64. Yeah, every 2x all cubes, right? Because if you write this, it looks like the x alone cube, but it's everything here cube, right? And the cube root of 64 is what? And then when you divide, you'll get x's 2. All right, nice. Now you want to combine everything that we did so far this morning, right? Get one from here for you. This is number 7, right? Right, I will do this in full for you, right? All right, let's start easy here, right? Right, watch here. So first thing first. Let me make sure I write them correct. Log 3x. Right. First thing first. What you always do is bring your like terms together. So you bring all your logs on the same side, right? So you bring a log on this side, you'll get log 2 3x minus log to the base 3 of x plus 6 is equal to 0. So all your logs on this side. Next step, same base minus sign is supposed to be able to what? Divide, but this 2 in front is a problem, right? We have a little problem with the 2. So you're going back to rule 3 and you're doing the reverse. If you have a C here, you can bring it in front, right? So I have a 2 here. So I can write log to the base 3 of x squared minus log to the base 3 of x plus 6 is equal to 0, right? You can only apply these rules when the value in front here is 1. You all realize that? Right? So now we can apply the rule. So now we will say log to the base 3 minus same base. So we're going to divide. As I told you all on Saturday, at your level, you will only get same base. Right? When you do unit 1 pure, they will change the base. And then it will see what will happen. Right? So log to the base 3, right? This divided by this, and I get this. Okay with that? Now, what's the next step? Bring like terms together, apply log rules, convert to exponential form. Convert to exponential form. Right? So that would be what? 3 to the power of 0 is equal to x squared over x plus 6. That's okay? What do you do from there now? Right? And yeah, I was asking earlier when I reach here what to do. How? 3 to the power of 0 is what? 1. And what to do now? Two fractions equal sign here, cross multiply. So x squared is equal to x plus 6. Carry across everything, and we have a quadratic. Right? Wait, me calculate tomorrow again now. I think you'll get minus 3 plus 2. Right? So I think you'll get 3 and minus 2. Check and make sure. Right. Do I accept both values? No, you only want the positive. I shouldn't put x. I said that's put not valid, right? Right? So therefore, the only answer is x is 3. Right? For online, for those who slip away, just watch here for a minute. Right? So in order for us to solve log equations, we have to do those 4 steps. Bring all the logs together. So I move across the log and it becomes minus. Here was plus, it becomes minus. Now, I take this 2 and I bring the 2 across by using the reverse of the log rules, right? Then same base minus sign, so you're going to divide. When you divide now, right, I use this rule here, same base minus sign, so I divide. When you divide, right, and you have this form now, we convert to exponential form. So we finish step 1 and 2, we on to step 3 now. We convert to exponential form, right? When you convert to exponential form, you cross multiply, solve it. All right, copy it down. Okay with that? So those are generally the steps, right? But what's important is that you get rid of this 2 here, Benaya. You get rid of this value in front here, right? You can't apply the log rules with a 2 in front here. Of course, well, you have to remember how to solve, right?
So is this Chicago?
Yeah, if you see a full question, it'll come right up. Any questions online? Aluki online there? Ashish, you there? Ariana? Ariana. People not, right? Try this one, number 8. Two log of 5x is equal to 2 log 5x is equal to log 5, 2x plus 2. Online, I think the answer only finished, right? What you got for it? Have an idea what we what's it? I did the answer right, right? Okay. Yeah. Good.
Justin or Jack or my boy. Well, Justin too.
Right, what you all got?
Around three.
Three answers online, so the answer might be. Instead of putting that back, right? Once I get here, online, Alexandria got 3. I like Thailand, Thailand always keeps sending me on. Thailand get 3 now. Thailand, Matthias. Huh?
Arian.
Arian, quote, excuse. Need an answer. Ashish, I need an answer.
Oh, okay.
Good job, Arian.
Oh, not the jump.
See, never trying to what's this sudden idea? No?
She's next house. She's what? She's the next house. When Joe's walking, it's Monday. Yeah.
All right, so let's take a look at it. So I can bring it to one time, right? Log 5 x squared, bring across this, you'll get minus log 5, 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. Same base, subtract sign. You'll get x squared over 2x plus 3 is 0. Next, you could convert to exponential form. That will be 5 to the 0 is equal to x squared over 2x plus 3. Then cross multiply, 5 to the 0 is 1. So that will be x squared is equal to 2x plus 3. Move it across, x squared minus 2x minus 3 is 0. Right? When you solve it in the calculator, you will get 3 and minus 1. Right? So the only valid solution is x is equal to 3. Right? That's the only valid solution. X is 3. All right. Taking this off now. Right. Let's speed it up a little. What's the way to come up with here? Why all of these is minus? Number 9. Wait, you want to go learn number? Let's change it slightly. Same rules apply, right? Log to the base 3 of x squared plus 2 is equal to 1 plus log to the base 3 of x plus 2. Try that.
No. Log 3 plus log 3x Oh, great. Yeah, what's in here?
Right. What is that one? Why you can't put that up? I can't leave it that one. Same rule. What's the first rule? Group like terms, right? So take the log and bring the log here. And what's the difference? Yeah, because one is now like two, right? You see like how we had it equal to 0 here? It will now be equal to 1. Right? Right? Every time you do a question where you want to bring it back to something you're familiar with. But I thought,
Here.
that's
This one. You think I would do that?
way out one way. Oh, and then you know, like it.
Sit, sit.
You know, like also, right?
This.
But no, you just take the different parts of it's a local context. And then see previous signal. All right, so make it a most good previous. Okay. For some time with that. Yeah, sure. If you do that, you do that, then you do that, then you do that. Then you do that. Then you do that, then you do that. Then you do that. You can. So,
But if you want this, I'm like serious.
what can I do?
God. Wash.
I don't like, once again, message.
Yeah, I get. but I see the difference. I see.
One of us didn't share. Like, oh, you can get.
If schools.
Alright, let's see what you got. Right, we get some answers online. Nice, right, let's start. So, same thing, bring your logs together. Plus becomes minus. You can leave the one there. I want to show you something. Watch this here. I want to show you something that some people do as well, right? That could also work. I don't do it because I just like to stick to familiar pattern, right? Instead of writing 1, some people write log 3, right? And because you have log 3 on both sides, you can take it off. And then you would end up at the same point that we were at when it converts. Right? Yeah, but it must have log here and log here. But the reason I don't use this method is that sometimes people will see this and cancel out. It don't work like that. You must have a log here and a log here alone, nothing else. Not the one. Right? So I don't like that method too much. Right? When you reach here, usual thing, convert to exponential form. You'll get 3 to the power 1 is x squared plus 2 over x plus 2. Cross multiply, you'll get x squared plus 2 is 3 by x plus 2. This will give you x squared plus 2, 3x plus 6. I got x squared minus 3x minus 4 is 0, right? Yeah. When you solve it, you got x is 4 and x is minus 1. Right? So the only valid solution is x is 4. Right? Let's change it slightly. We're kind of there already. Right? After this one, I'll give you a small break. A big one. No, I'll give you that like 40 left.
Yeah.
Right, so then you know. All these are the same way. Try this one. Log to the base 5 of x is equal to 1 minus log to the base 5 of Take your time with this one, right? Are you done? Finished? Finished?
It's the.
Like about asking different answers, right? Like about asking different answers.
Oh, it's possible. Actually, my friend.
But at the time, others you. I can't do that now. Right, you know what you can do, right? You can put back your answer in here. And see if it works out. Put back your answer in question and see if it's left hand side and right hand side.
Wow.
Keep both sides equal. With all of about 5 into.
One big guy. Go on. Yeah, yeah. I think it's what we go along. Say a lot. Right.
Right? No, I said check it out. Nice answers coming in good. So it'll be log 5 x plus log to the base 5 x minus 4 is 1. Same base addition sign, we multiply this time. Right? We multiply this time, right? And make it equal to 1. Then we do the usual thing, convert to exponential form. 5 to the 1 is equal to x squared minus 4x. Write everything on one side. I'll bring everything here, right? I'll get quadratic, so I'll get 5 and minus 1. Right? So the only valid solution is x is 5. Right? That's it. Okay, I'll give you a 2-minute break. Right? I'll give you a 5 minutes break and then we take a look at some more. Yeah, but I'll get one before you know. Like, go up this one. Right, good job online. Alexandria got your last one. Look, Ariane sent answers. Nice.
Oh, nine, no, it's really.
But I was 9:40.
You're slacking, Arian.
Ashish, and again, any answers from you and Diego and Chinaya? Jana. Pronounce that right? Oh. Right, 5 minutes up. Right, let us go again, right? All the Wi-Fi working good, right? So we just check and see if you can do one troubleshooting. And then that working again. And now maybe still have.
This is all the letters that we
I
have.
just see words matching numbers are like how. That's the one. Reading in the right place.
This is S. And we put some notes in the. It was a light green, so that's. Set up. And have a year the last edition. Whoa. What you do?
I can't remember what else he loves, huh? Yeah, but that's 6 that no down that comes. There's the next one with loud and right, indices and log. In fact, let me just give all the logs. I don't remember any. Oh, you know. College. SE1.
It's something E.
SE. Five letters. SE something.
I don't know if all this stuff. So yeah, like CSEC.
Logging in. No, well, you can just write now. What is it? SE.
Something.
And it misses. What's some of the letters?
B. C. I want it. It's you.
It's you.
SEGUE.
I never guess that. Yeah, logging quick. But I was guessing. Should be words that. It should be words that you know.
It's a sentence.
Oh. Let's give it a minute.
It's like literally. It's
An uninterrupted transition from one piece. That. All right, segue.
1 second. Simply.
You log in?
Yeah.
Let's check it out now. But I don't who's www. But that's B. Alright, let me start. So we go online now. Okay. Let's see how it looks. Right, it's supposed to be what? 2 to the 3 and 9.
Okay. That once. But these have.
Check one. Amelia, Aria, Sanchaya. Wait, which one is? What one? And San.
Sanagay.
So, Tanya, oh, San. Okay, I'm so the San. Double place. If you come back up here. Ooh, nice one. Yeah, you have some time. Please tell me what you answer. Right, so don't work it out. You have a minute and a half.
Oh,
You'll get some get wrong, right? Because it will last for sure. You get the fact talk about.
That's a street food. Okay.
Did I? Yes, I give it a. Just,
No, I didn't.
it was the second question.
Yeah, correct.
That's good. I think it was the second question I give it. I think that one more.
No, sorry, it's a lot.
Two more actually. Easy. Easy, yeah. Type your answer. 我告诉你们，我已经不看给这有点细了。Tanisha, Amelia Cruz. One question if once you get it wrong, it's up. Look at this. So quick. I'm doing your head both into the answer already. Answer right there.
Four. Is it six?
Huh?
Six.
What?
Answer six.
One. Answer was one. 3 minus 2. What's two there? What's two? Second Amelia. Tanisha went and told her. What's two? Harriet.
Alright. That's the one question.
Alright, well done. How many come going for now? 9? What? So you get last one wrong.
That is it. Oh shoot. Let's try.
Wasn't given, right? Alright, nice. It wasn't so bad.
Big facts.
No, the next, yeah, that's something in the season. I might remember now. I mean, the season is in that. Oh, I just give it out. I just give it out there and finish and you miss out.
Let me read looking at Francis.
I just give it. Alright, number. We do two, let's do two more now. Right, so I gave you all of that. Let me kind of hard, but hold on. What I think if you are solving simultaneously. These two and then one more after. And you hope it number two. None? Well, then try it out.
That's how it's love, right?
Yes, remember I told you LG means log to the base 10, right? No, LG means log to the base 10.
Equals 10.
Yeah, LG means log to the base 10. And that's all that like that's all that's have to do. Okay, well, I didn't remind online, right? So all right, it's here for you. LG means log to the base 10. Right? I just corrected this one in the meantime. Right, log to the base 2 of that. And then we convert 2 to the 1 is x squared plus x. X squared plus x minus 2 is 0. I got minus 2 on 1. For number 1, I got minus 2 on 1. Yeah?
Yes.
So the only answer that works is 1, right? Go ahead, try number 2. Remember, LG means log to the base 10, right? No, you have to simplify this so that your answer will be have A and B alone. So write this in terms of A and B. So you have to find a way to bring in this. So you find a way to simplify this. So when you simplify this, you will get it in terms of A and B alone. Alone, alone, alone. Online, if you get this done up quick now, just write in the comments now. If you get A plus B or A minus B or right? It's a little bit different, but I want to get you to that. But now, hurry up.
Anyway.
But then try something. I said it's gonna write one line for you. It might help you, mightn't help you. Square root means what power? Square root. Aha. And then I can't apply any log rules here because I have this thing here.
Put it in front.
So wait, in front. Hello? Right? So let's see what I end up with. So the half outside, so that was a real big problem having the half there. And then we have the division. So if I go from division backwards, what would I get? Minus, right? So I'll get log, I'll leave in the half on the outside, right? I'll get log 1000 x cubed minus log y. Right? So I turn the divide into a minus. Always make sure. Can I go back from here to here? Can I? Yep. Minus, same base, divide. Right? This is now, and I know what log y is. So I solve part of the problem. Right? So now I can write a half, and this is multiplied. So I can write log of 1000 plus log x cubed, and I can take this 3 and put it where? In front, right? By the 3.
Right, lot in front.
Right? So I can take the 3 and bring it in front. Right? And your hard work done. That's it. Log 1000 is how much? You put it in the calculator. You can find log of 1000 and you will end up with 3. 3 log x is 3a. Log y is b. That's it. But a little bit different. I wanted to see how you think it. Right? Because in exams, it might necessarily see solve questions. It might see a question like this. All right? Did I squeeze in one more? Yeah. Just one more and that's it.
Gotcha.
Do I give you a hard or give you an easy? Right, online, so I was just showing you how to bring this up, right? I will give you simultaneous next class. And then I'll leave the graphs for them. Right, one more and we're done. One more and we're done. Log P7 plus log PK is equal to 0, solve for K. Solve that and we're done. Find K. Find K. Right, online, message the answer for number 3 and we're done, right? And I'll give all you a break before physics. Physics will be in. We didn't do questions Saturday. If it happened, yeah, she's better. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. Right, answers online, and we are done, right? Tanisha, we received that correct just now. Alexandria, you make one little mistake there, Phil. You think Ashish an answer. Good job, Ashish. Matthias, nice. Right, so what do we do? First thing we can do is we can apply the log rules. I'll get 7k is equal to 0. Then we could convert p to the 0 is 7k. Anything to the power of 0 is 1. So that means k is 1, 7. That was a little too easy. I'll get that out too. No, that's too easy. We can pass on again. Still have a minute. Yep. All right, we'll stop. Right now, I have more for you, but that will lead into solving simultaneously. All right, so you can take a break online, right? Those who have physics, take a little break. We start back at 11 for physics, right?